Good morning. This is Judy from Artistic Artifacts in Alexandria, Virginia. I hope everybody is having a great day for those who are ahead of us and waking up to, for me, a wonderful cup of coffee. So we are here in Alexandria, Virginia. We're an online store as well as a brick and mortar store. We have evolved over many, many years, so we're going to take some time and show you where the store is now, what we have, and do a little store tour. Before we get to that, this weekend is our Creative Quest. It starts Friday, yesterday, and continues today, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you have the ability to come visit us in the store, it is a store event only. And there is a nice discount on pretty much everything in the store. And then we have sewing machines that are always at a great buyable price. And BERNINA has a financing deal today only that is a great opportunity to purchase a new BERNINA for you. So the business of Artistic Artifacts started 2007 as a web-only business. I was working in family businesses. We were always very direct mail. We were very early adapters to the web and the website and sales on the web. So I thought, well, okay, I could do this and with fabric and mixed media products and found objects and things like that. So it took a little bit of a startup, and I thought, okay, well, maybe I need to go to the store, to the shows and meet people. So we did that up until the pandemic. Anywhere in the heyday, I'm sure we did 10 stores to 15 shows, 10 shows to 15 shows a year. It was a lot. It was traveling. I lost a few friends. I've gained a few friends because once you've done a show tour where you're hauling and setting up and selling and taking down and hauling back, it's a lot of work. And so those people who do that and continue to support our shows, they deserve a few sales for that. So we did that for a while. The store opened in 2012. So again, the business was reflecting my interests, my products, my found objects, and I always had mixed media with a fiber base. So that's how it evolved. It started as a kind of a vision of what my studio might look like. So we spent a lot of time teaching everybody how to work with these strange things because quilters were like, oh my gosh, what's she doing? And we have evolved to this, I think, pretty fabulous store and such a wide variety of options for anybody who's interested in fabric or paper, because really our paper is made with fabric. So in India, they take fabric scraps and make these fabulous thick paper. You can sew with them. You can do all kinds of things. So here's our new mixed media room. And I'm starting from the back going forward to the front of the store because I don't know that this one gets enough notice. So we have lines of paint, fresco finish, Seth Apter. We have Artistic Artifacts paint, which is a fabric paint. And yes, it makes a difference in what kind of paint you use. So this is all our branded products here. And then we also have some infusions that can be used on fabric. Our saying is that you can use it on paper, you can use it on fabric. And then we have wood blocks, which we are known for. It is, they are carved in India, hand carved in India. And their fabric, we use the fabric paint on them, or gel plates. They're absolutely fabulous for gel plates as well. And lots of wonderful patterns. I love dyeing, so we have Procyon MX dyes. That is, we have some chemicals and that type of stuff, inks and pens and stamps. So all of these things can be used by paper and fabric people. And then we have the ephemera, that is rice paper, washi tape, and then we have over here Prima, which we were very, very pleased to have Finnabar come and teach for us and introduce us to her products, and that was pretty awesome. So Finnabar is papers and stencils and resins that create motifs. Lots of stencils. Stencils can be used on fabric as well as paper. And they are the washi tape and a fabric feeling washi tape, which we were really excited when we found that. It's like, yay! And washi tape is a pattern tape that sticks to, it's very good to adhere to paper, but it will adhere to some fabric. I would definitely stitch it down. That would help a little bit. Stamps, Gwen LaFleur, Paper Artsy produced stamps, Seth Apter, Lynn Perella. We try again to support artists who have some really great creative style to them. And of course, Seth teaches here annually, and so does Gwen. That is always fabulous. And then I have always, this is one of the original products, is paper packs. These are ephemera packs. They are not copies. They are literally, definitely original papers and ephemera. So they're old, assorted. They're maps. There's castles. There's children's books. We have paper ends that are marbled and things from books in the 1800s. It's amazing what shows up at our front door and what I find. I love finding things. This is kind of our mixed media tools. Gel plates, absolutely one of my favorite tools. Some fine lines, some creative pens, brayers. It's absolutely great. Really, really enjoy using those tools. And again, what you can do on fabric, you can do on paper. What you can do on paper, you can do on fabric. And that brings us to the sale section. So this is always stocked with some great buys. We have a 5th Saturday that we do end of Bolt, 40% off. And I think the next one is November, right? November.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Thanksgiving weekend, which we have a lot coming up for that. So make sure that you receive our newsletter for events in the store and around the country. We do have a local newsletter. If you would like to make sure that you're on the local newsletter list, that comes out once a month. And just send us an email on the customer contact on the website and just say, I'd like local news, because that's a whole separate email list.
And the sale fabric is first quality fabrics that we just don't have space for in the shop. So they are not,
it's not special buys. It's not lower quality.
Yeah.
We always maintain our quality. It's all first quality.
We just need space.
And even our sale products are, have a discount applied at the register today as well. It is 15%. So you might want to come get those backings or not, get fabrics for the next quilt or the next top or the next skirt. So that's always a wonderful thing. So this, as I said, we're leaving. We have 3 rooms. We're leaving the very back of the store, and we're coming into what's called the middle room or the blender room, the Tilda room. So we have walls of Tilda. I don't know if you know this, but we have to order Tilda almost a year in advance. So it is, we've committed to this line, and we hope that you count on us to carry her new lines. We usually can do a pre-order of them, but we have committed to this fabric line. So you can see that we still have some. We have our basics. We have our chambrays. I think there's some solids in here too. All of her bundles are really fun. Half yards, fat quarters, 1/8. She's really good at that. which when they're cutting them for us, it's okay, we can carry them. And the bundles are there. We also have patterns, a whole rounder of patterns. We have garment patterns. We have accessory patterns. We have another section that is quilt patterns, but this is all accessories, clothing, really some real new fun ideas. I'm working with Fit for Art right now to schedule a classes with them next year to include their vest, their jacket, and maybe a tunic. So we're setting up 3 classes. This is Marcia Dursey palettes. We consider these solids. We've had these for a really, really long time. It's a basic blender that we continue to carry, as well as her fabulously patterned fabric. It just, her fabric just sings. And the other thing that happens with now, it's started where these are knits. So some of these fabric lines that have always been traditionally cotton are now maybe doing a knit, maybe a cotton lawn. It all depends, but you can make clothing out of these. Any fabric in this store, you can make a top, a skirt, a pair of pants. All of it is very, very versatile. This is, again, our blender wall. We have white on whites. We have dots. We have kitty litter. We have patterns and textures. We do have solids, but I will tell you we like pattern more than we like solids. So we have Andover solids. Look at these here. These are fabulous. They're just great. I love these. Is this Alice in Glass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just wonderful. I love the trees and the clouds. They're just, that's new for us. We do also have a collection of Indian cottons that I buy in India when I go to visit and bring them back. Also some Indonesian ikats. A little bit more here for garments. So you have wider than the 44. We have wovens. Oh, just an amazing array of fabrics. These are Indian ikats, very lightweight, again, for the store. And we also have a great collection of canvases. So canvases, these are a couple of the new ones that are just beautiful, wonderful. This is my favorite, though. I remember these. I might even still have some. The cassettes. And all of this canvas is great for home deck, for purses, for aprons. Again, wonderful versatility. Some bark cloth, Charlie Harper. They're absolutely, let's see, this is Cloud 9.
This is Frank Lloyd, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got it now. That's wonderful. So again, what we're known for is more of a diverse collection in the store. These are water repellent from Cloud 9, some great patterns. Several customers have made have made their own raincoats and jackets, but also little jackets for their grandkids or kids. So that's great. Another selection of what we do with India trait. I just love their trims. It's absolutely amazing to go into a trim store. It's usually 3 floors in this amazing village, and you just, oh my goodness, it's amazing. We've also taken this as an opportunity to work with a little more kits. There's a whole industry that sells to us on Fair, which it creates. I think what's really awesome about it is it's coming from artists who are creating their patterns. I mean, how cute is that llama? give me a break. They're adorable. That they've created their patterns. They can't mass produce them, or not interested in mass producing them, but that gives them the opportunity to sell their kits that they've designed or maybe stitched themselves. We have this great applique transfer and rinse away that's there. We have sashiko, which we've carried sashiko kits for quite a long time. This is just a sample. The sampler kits come with needle, thread, and the printed fabric. So this is a great way to start or continue. They're wonderful plain trip ideas. Selection of painter's threads. These are hand dyed in Germany. They have a range from 12 weight to 3 weight pearl cotton. They have braided metallics. We actually did a whole Facebook live, or that's on YouTube, that talks about painter's threads. The whole line, the silk, the loop, the wool, they're all hand dyed. And then we have the bead wall. This is a change. We've moved things around, but we now are working on finishing up our first beading class. We have a wonderful teacher. We've had bead mixes for quite a long time. These are all handcrafted by me. And then I just like to have a selection. You never can have too many beaded leaves or animals. We have seahorses and fish and rounds and teardrops, lots and lots of beads, some African trade beads. It's, beads are fun. They're definitely fun. I apply them to my quilts and my creations. Then we also have this section in against the wall with the windows. That is a unique fabrics. Like we have vintage fabrics that are yardage. They're all perfectly available to use. We have wools. We have lots of Japanese that's available. So there are many things that are in these that are not on the website, but that are available in the store. Wonderfill is our choice for thread. So we have Wonderfill specialty thread from size 3 to size 100, hand stitching and machine stitching. And again, some kits for those who need a help starting in a place. This is punch needle kits. It's has kind of had a resurgence, so there's some little kits. These are here. They're fun. We're going to have a demo in the store on those on Sunday, and by a customer who has gone crazy on those. And we have wools that are used by Sue Spargo, that are manufactured by Wonderfill. And then a very, very special manufacturer is by Annie. And we are truly devoted to by Annie handbags and patterns and materials. They have fabulous videos that help you. By Annie also supports the local, stores. Just does a great job supporting them. We did win 2 awards in the local quilt store for this year, which was Creative Hub, which we feel is absolutely fantastic. We loved it, and the best store in Virginia. So those are also some great opportunities for us with by Annie. Right now, again, Chris mentioned talking about making room. So there's always new things, and we'd like to make room. So we have Splendor, which is a rayon thread, and we have Mirage, which is a rayon thread, which has that closeout prices, so that we can pick up some of the new trends in threads. Okay. So holiday, there's still a little bit of Halloween. Halloween's not here yet, but there is holiday on this rack that comes up here. It's, we have some kits also that are available for you in the holiday. We like, what pattern is that one, Chris?
The little Marina.
Little Marina. Okay, you just did that with holiday. So
that's the holiday batiks, the twinkle lights.
Yes. All right.
And some great bundles.
Very much. We try to cut the bundles.
This is brand new.
That is new. I think that looks like kilt.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's very neat. Just absolutely has that feel to it. And then we have dinosaurs in a snow globe. I don't know about you, but I think everybody needs dinosaurs in a snow globe. So,
or pause for the claws.
There you go. We find a lot of cat fabric, but when we find fabric with dogs on it, we have to buy it because it's very unusual. Doesn't happen a lot. Cats are very common, but dogs are not. And then we come to our library selections. Some books that we continue to buy, like fabric embellishment, first time beading, that are first recommending to people who are starting things. We have a whole collection of quilt free motion. We do love GE Designs. We find their patterns very easy to use in different sizes and are very happy with those. This is a really great new book. I got my copy. I love it. Love it, love it. And uppercase, we find that magazines are making it a little difficult for stores to carry them nowadays. But uppercase is one that still supports that. You can subscribe, it's all that. But this one is we can manage. We get it in whenever it produces. I think it's once a quarter. And so that's a very popular magazine for us.
And this one's a brand new one.
Brand new one. Brand new one. This corner that we have is, as some of you might know, I do have some clothing made in India. Whenever I go over, I pick out some products, and the vest is very popular and the jacket is very popular. Because every single one of them is different, we sell them in the store. These are also hand-drawn batiks. Those are on the web. And then we have some vintage blankets that have kantha stitching on them. These are all hand stitched. They're absolutely wonderful. Very unique, one of a kind. Each one is different. Batik panels are here as well. We have some in the front. We have had shui shui, vintage shui shui. This is made in England. It's on the website, featured in the newsletter last week, and it has exploded. This is from an estate. When it's gone, it's gone. We don't have the ability to get any more of it. So this is quite a unique opportunity. And it washes. It has wax on it, and but it washes really nicely. So what looks like stains is actually just aged wax, and when you wash it, it comes out. So, and first was made in England, and now it currently exists, and it is made in South Africa. So, again, another collection of sari yarns in mixed colors and solid colors. That's all wonderful to be used for couching or knitting or crocheting. And then we put together bags of scraps. So the bags of scraps could be a pile of silk, some wool, some Indian cottons, some wovens, some silk ties. Then we have little mending packets that's there. Whatever I can find. It's upcycle from the beginning. From 2007, we've been upcycling and encouraging people to use it in their artwork. So we have bundle walls. We have Anna Maria. Lots. We have her new line. We have, I don't know, she can do just some wonderful things with this echinacea. It's absolutely great. And this is Insectarium. That is brand new. We just got, like the last 2 weeks, we've had a lot of new fabrics come in.
These are glorious.
These are nice.
This is Watermark.
Watermark. Okay, that was featured in the newsletter, and this one is in the newsletter as well.
They go together?
Yeah. Same artist. We have our Seth Apter. We have our Tim Holtz. So this was a whole year of colors that Tim Holtz did with Free Spirit. And you can see some places have sold out of the colors, but we still have a couple of previous colors that were done. This is the current color.
Charcoal.
Charcoal. All right. Then batik. We have, you know, what would this store can't not have batiks. So these are new. These are wonderful colorways here. And some, as you can see, we're really all about bright. This is, it's hard for us to buy pastels and mutes, so, but we try to fit them in. But it definitely is all about bright. We have hand dyed, which is all vintage linens that have been hand dyed.
And these have just been restocked?
Yes, they have. We've been pretty low for quite a while. So, we've restocked a lot of colors, more colors and combinations to come. We have some kits for our rice bag, which Chris has made famous, who is behind the camera today. And then those are there as well. We have a selection of African fabrics and then our Aboriginal design fabrics. So these I have had since the beginning of my business. So that's 2007. And we get all the new collections for that. That's another one we're committed to, like Tilda. And we have our collection of Kaif that's here. We did have Kaif come and visit us and give a lecture and classes. So that increased our collection of Kaif. We have BERNINA is our sewing machine of choice, and the new $9.90 is available, and right now is at the lowest price that you have ever seen. It's for limitation. Yeah, we can't publicize it. It is available now until the 20th at that price. So then we have the 790 Pro. They launched the new Pro lines. So these machines are here for you to see, touch, and sew on them. That is why we've made the investment of all of our floor models are there for you. And it's a lot of, 3 series machines are great for beginners. Up to the most $9.90 is available for the most experienced person. We also have a selection of long arms, or what BERNINA calls Q series. So these are Q heads. They go from Q16 to Q20 to Q24. We can show you how to work on a hoop frame that is a little less space, a studio frame, and a pro frame. So these are all, when you get into the long arms, you have some choices and things. So we prefer to meet with people about this and have a conversation about how do they want to use it, what is it going to be, that type of thing. So, when you pop in the store, we can't just say, oh, this one is this price. We need to know what you're going to do with it, how you want to use it. So we make sure that we have meetings with everybody. Then we have our quilt kit wall. This has been, I guess, for the last year now. We've put it there. It's been really helpful hanging those quilts. And then we have a number of quilt kits that are available for them. These are also online so that you have the ability to see them. But it's worked out really well. There's definitely a lot of options there for you. As from beginner, we don't go for the really hard stuff because that's not necessarily me. But we give you lots of options. Our Notion wall is growing. We've dressmaking supplies, quilting supplies, rulers, lots of long arm rulers, creative grids is our grid of choice. And then we have rulers, stripology rulers. We have a lot of rulers. And then we have a wall of BERNINA feet. Very stocked. BERNINA does a sale once a month on a featured foot. And we have that as well for you, as well as stabilizers from OESD and Wonderfill. So Wonderfill has a line of stabilizers as well that are really, really nice. It's all about less glue. It's all less glue. And we have my first love, which is Indonesian batik panels. That is what really got us started with the store. And
these are collector's items.
These are collector's items. He's no longer alive. We actually have artwork from several artists that are no longer alive. So that's our batik in honor of Batik Day at the beginning of the month. So that's our selection. And we didn't really talk about it, but one of the things I do like to do and make it interesting, because I think people like fabric. So I bring a lot of gifts back from India, Indonesia, that will give you, an opportunity to, you don't have to cut it up. You just have to wear it. And I think that so many of our customers appreciate the handicrafts from around the world. And that's what I really tried to bring to this store, is more of an international feel, including our chops. So we have those from Indonesia. And this weekend, we are also collecting for Food for Others. You can either bring canned goods or put a monetary contribution. That is our local food bank. So we support that on a regular basis. And for those of you who know, our stocking raffle is coming up. We're working on it. So that'll be launched in November. So that is our fundraiser. And again, it will be for Food for Others.
I think we need to stop because
we have people ready to come in for
they're
classes.
Lining up outside.
All right. So thank you for joining us. This is the current look of the store, and we appreciate and are grateful for your support. So have a creative day. Thank you for joining.